G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon. Yes, we are in our new beta series. Newish I guess. We're only 8 episodes in, although it feels like so much longer. I do wish I can get diesel trains, but we're going to go through the diesel train conundrum a little bit later on. This is episode 8, and in episode 8 we have, well, before episode 8, at the very start of the episode, what we've done is, we've reserved some space over here for some woodworking, and we'll focus on that a little bit this episode. But we've also unlocked some other lands, paid off some debt as well, and so that's quite nice. So not much in the bank, but everything borrowable, and we've unlocked some other pieces of land. So over here, we've unlocked this piece, and if I look at this region here, what are you offering? You're offering stone, so that is brilliant. We're going to need that. We'll be getting some stone brought in for the research that's going to be going on. And then over here we also have around the back here, we have some coal as well, so that's quite good, and that has 2 regions here next to us that have gold, and so that's great. I wanted to get a stone region unlocked and ready, and this episode will start to bring stone in, but I want to talk about they want some wood planks as well, but I do want to talk to us this episode and discuss plans with you about how best to talk about our main factory, because I really want to create a massive big factory area, and I don't know where to do it or what to do. So we're going to discuss it, and I want you to help me work it out. I mean, we could do it all over here and carve away most of this mountain. I think I could, I don't want to carve away the tall bits, but I could carve away a fair bit here. But I just don't know if that's enough room. This is a bit like Factorio. I really want to reserve some room to make a nice area for a factory, and we need to do this all together. So guys, jump in. Please enjoy this Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you over here to make some tough decisions in just a sec. Okay guys, so it is interesting because what we've got here is we really do have we have a couple of options, and I want to make some decisions early on, but I'm thinking about where our conurbations are going to be, and we already said our conurbations will be maybe even on this side, but basically definitely this side of the rail over here. This will all fill in, and I don't mind if the conurbations all go into this shore as well. That'd be really cool. I think they'll come across to here, and then the idea was that they look across this sort of lake and they see the industrial area. Now this would work, however we do have this area here, so I suppose I could possibly look at buying this area, and then maybe up here we can, because what we could do is we could run the factory and we could do a ramshackle, but I want to try and do a nice big factory area. I do have a lot of stuff over here. There's a bit of iron ore there, so we'd have a second iron ore going on, but I'd have to purchase two different ones. So I don't know. There's the option of doing one big factory where we make everything, and I kind of want to run it off a little bit like a belt system. And I've seen some designs of really compact factories that sort of have a warehouse at the front, and then they have all the machines behind, and they're all lined up, and it's really nice and compact. And I thought, wow, it makes the products, it brings them in. You've got, there's some space saving. Factorio is a game where you don't need to do space saving too much. I mean, sorry, not Factorio. Voxel Tycoon is one where you don't need to do space saving too much. Whereas Factorio, you really got to think about things and try not to block yourself in. Here, you really have these factories where you'll do this stuff here, and then you'll do that stuff there, and then you have to bring things across. In my last series, I did have a big factory, so maybe we look at multiple factories here. Of course, someone wants stone. Yeah, I'll keep going while we're chatting. So I could do that. I mean, I have set up over here. It's just that, if we're going to do iron ore production, then we're going to do glass. Where we're going to put the glass in, we may as well just have one big factory area and really set up a hub. And I suppose this area does lend itself, because we could do either side of this and have it coming across like that. I mean, we are sort of starting off to do this, but you know, we're going to run out of space fairly soon, and I want to start. I like my idea of branching as well, but when we think about our massive factory area, we really will need several factories. So it is interesting. I do like the idea of it sort of, man, I just don't know. I really don't know what to do with the whole thing. I'm perplexed at the moment about where to put everything, and how heavy to get into the manufacturing side of things. We're so early in the game. You know, I've got all this area over here. I really could, you know, I could make a factory over here, but this is just not connected with anything at the moment. It's just such a random place to put a big factory. I mean, I could just spread it out the back here and put everything out here, and have just everything brought across. I mean, what we could do, you know, we do bring coal, and I was thinking we do bring coal. If I pause the game for a sec, we bring coal out to here, and we use the coal to mix with the to fire up the machines of the iron ore, and then that makes the iron bricks. Now, is it iron bricks? What does it make? It makes iron bars, yeah. And so, you know, we could bring the raw iron ore, and we could drop that across. You know, we could drop it all the way to here, and then we could make it all here over at the coal. We could then also bring wood, and in fact, now see, there's an idea. What we could do is we could have, so we've got the wood, and we could have most of the traffic along here, most of the rail traffic could be passenger. And maybe what we need to do is run along the back here, because this is all unlocked, this land. This is all unlocked. So we could run train line across the back here to get wood. And that could be good. So I think if you took the wood in, because I like the idea of the woodworking, and we could run it all along here. So maybe this is where our massive factory needs to be, in this area. And we look at putting in a slightly bigger station here. I've got reservation for the station by, even though I'm blocked off here, and I don't need to get this piece of land, I could actually have this massive factory over here, and I could clear some area. But I like the idea of you know, doing that, and then we could even have a big station. And of course, with the factory, I do want to have room for a double station, so we could even rethink about this whole thing and redo this. But you could almost have one here and then another station out there. This could be really interesting. We could really plan and make our factory here. I think it's not too late in the game to make some big changes, and I think we can go ahead and do that. I've just got to remember that, you know, I haven't got all the time in the world because inflation keeps going up. But, you know, this also gives us the idea that we could bring dairy across as well, because I like the idea that the dairy will also come across to here, and it'll get dropped into here, and then dairy could easily get into trucks and then go straight up here and into this and be dropped off here. So that could be quite nice. And then it's almost like this, you know, you've got this traffic coming through here, but we could have like a traffic coming out the back as well, train traffic coming out the back and coming along here, and that could be really nice as well. So let's have a think about it. We don't need to make any big commitments now, but I guess what we wanted to do is, if we're making bars here, and I did do some research as well. One thing I really want to look at doing this episode is getting the diesel trains together. Now, diesel trains, I just don't know what's happening at the moment, but if I go here, I can only get these guys, and if I need a diesel train, nope, I want just diesel. Yep, not suitable for this depot. And it says here that I would need, and it brings up this depot here, but I think I need a level 2 depot. And we know that is the case, right? So let me just quickly see if I can what I need to get my level 2 depot. If I go to this, and I've got 3 of these guys now as well. I'll go start new research. Well, what I would need is, I believe, rails 2. There you go, depot 2. depot, fine track depot, so you've got that. If I go here, rails, and I go rails 2, then you've got these fine track depot 2s and depot for concrete rails. But if I go rails 3, then I've got depots 2. So I think I need Mark 3 rails. Now that one needs stone, and I think if I got rails 2, I do. So if I'm doing this, it's going to be here. So I think very first thing we need to do is bring our stone across, and then see about it. So let's start getting stone out of that that area. We are making money, but let's start bringing some stone across here and get these guys. I might just set this then. So if we go here, it's going to be start research. It's going to be rails 3, and we need stone. Yep. So we do that, and we turn it on. So we turn these 3 on. Then it's going to be start here, and it's going to be rails 3. And last one, it's going to be rails 3. Saving and starting, turned on. Oop. And there we go. Okay, cool. So you've got rails 3 all ready to go. We just need to bring in some stone here, and then we can get ourselves that going on. We can get the rails 3 going. So let's think about grade here. I hate this biome. I don't know what it is, but I really don't like this biome. But what I want to do first of all is grab myself. Oh no, look, we can just put some on there because I was thinking let's level this out, but before we do that, let's just get this guy on. I don't mind it being 1 up, that's fine. If I go here and I go to mining facilities and I do stone mining. Stone mining, we need to fix up stone mining first. Okay, great. So hang on, where are we? We are here. We are here. Start new research. And it's going to be mining. Is it mining 2? Mining 2 is going to give you copper, stone, and so you need wooden beams. Oh, lovely. Okay. So you need that. And now I need to go here and change you to mining 2. Where's the mining 2? Yep. And you need to be mining 2. So are we now correct that everyone's on mining 2? Yes, they are, and they're started up. Now for getting mining 2, let me just check that. We need wooden beams. So I need to bring wood beams across to here. So already you can see that I'm going to be having a little bit of trouble. And then I'll need to be bringing wood across. So I could make them here. Yeah, I could make wood beams just here and bring them across, but then because I don't know if I've got enough I don't know if I've got enough behind me to start making it all here, getting it all across to this area. Do we want to spread out? Do we want to make this area a bit bigger and just see what looks good and how we're gonna make it work? I think we'll do that. Yeah, I think we'll do it. Okay, let's go to terraforming and flatten out and just make this area nice. Make this area great again. Okay, and then I'll just sort of cut back here, get right back in and go, yep. Okay, and sort of that. Yep. And then we'll go all the way back here, and then we'll cut these guys back a bit, right into the free terrain mod is fantastic, by the way, absolutely brilliant. Cool. Okay, cool. So you can see there where we're sort of getting what we're getting happening, and this will go right back to this. So I'll just do it like that, and that'll take us back as far as we can go. And over here, it's pretty good. Over there, it's excellent. and just knock back a little bit here. See if we can make that a little bit more natural as we head towards there. That's good. And then over here we want to be able to do this. Yeah, cool. And I'm just going to take this guy back a tiny bit. See if we can just kind of arc it into the corner a little bit. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, and then just across here. Whoop. I did not want to do that bit. Okay, let's just... This gives us room for our factory and to think about planning. So now we're going to go with it. If that's what we've got. We've got these cut-ins here. Going to go with that. Yep, and do some of these nice bits. Just sort of cut right back. Like we've really gone into the canyon walls a little bit. It's not bad. And then I can think about where the train's coming through. But let me think about this. So what I'm going to do now is bring raw wood. And I'm going to come round here. Because these guys, you know, I don't... Right, by the way, I don't want them doing this anymore. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of this bit. No, let's get rid of that as well. Yep. Okay. Now what I would like to do is just put down a couple of roads. So let me do this road to here. Yep. And let me do this road a tiny bit more. Ooh, no, you can stay. And then we'll go to, say, there. That's nice. And I'm going to use the terrain mod, and I'm going to try and see if I can just even this out a little bit. Like that, and then like that. Even that. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, cool. And now I want to go to here, which is decorations, and under favorites in decorations. In fact, we can unpause the game. Favorites and decorations, you've got a city border sign, and I want to just fix this in. So we want growing on one side but not on the other. So this needs to be turned, and again, and I will hold the shift key here. Okay, let's have a look at that. So it's growing on one side and not on the other. Holding the shift key, just give that a spin. So not on the other. There is good. And I want to put one here. Yeah. And then I want to put one here. And I want to go... Holding that shift key is a bit awkward. Game seems a bit jaggedy, and we do it there as well. Okay, good. So hopefully we're not getting too much driving here. We've got that one there. Hopefully we're not getting too much building going on behind that, because I need all this space. And we do want a train line to be able to come through here. Now we've decided on train line coming through. I don't mind. See, I've got these houses up a little bit, so I don't mind putting through a little bit of a train pickup now. And in fact, let's do that. Yeah, we got the let's do that sort of like that. If that's about the train line we're going to bring through. I like the train to stay at grade. So the train will be down there at grade. You can see here. So the train will be right down, which is nice. That's what we want. Right, and then... now what, this is all unlocked, so we really want to come across here, don't we? Yeah. So let's do this. And we'll do a nice little reservation here along the train lines. Because what I want to see about this is if I put train lines in, let's get some train lines going in here actually. Let's lay the rails. And we've got, what do we got? Concrete rails? No, we'll do regular rails. Just going to mod over the top of it. That's not bad. And I could put that there. Yeah, I could do that. That's about where we should be. But I'm kind of leaving room for extra. So this is not too bad. And I think that's pretty good. This is the outside one. So let's do this for now. Okay, where are we? Where are we, by the way? Oh, God. Okay, we need to get over to here. So this is a fair bit of coming across. Now I do need the other one to come in there, so I've got to think about this. Do I want to come this way and then across? I think so. I think that's the best thing to do. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we can do this line. Yeah, let's do that. Keep him at grade, please. So I don't want him to go up. That's excellent. Yeah, this is working quite nicely. I don't want it to go up at all, so we just stayed down. We stayed down, and he should be right under there. Yeah, he is. And if I keep this guy down here, that's nice. It's a long way to travel, but that's still lovely. Now this is where we should, yep, that's where we need it to be. Good. And this is the outside line. I'm aware of that, so I'm just trying to make a nice little connection across here. A bit further. Yeah, that'll be pretty good. And then across this section here could be good. Right next to the lake. And then let's keep this guy flat. And now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Okay, that's how to get into there. Whoop. Oh man. That was a mistake. I should have paused it. That would have been right. Well, there's no point in pausing it now, is there? Okay. Well, we just undo it. So yeah, when building big infrastructure, especially rails, you should do that on pause, because then you get a free refund. Could lay this as single rail. No, I think I'm always going to want to lay it as both. Yeah, and we're going to want to signal it, and it's going to want to be done like that, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's all right. Well, in that case, let me do this to here, and just keep this nice in. And I think we can come through to here, and then we can come in nicely. Keeping it a grade, keeping it a grade. A little bit more, and then it comes into there, which is nice. Okay, that's good. And then if we have the next one here, then we know we need to take away a fair bit of stuff here, which is not bad. Go forward one more, please. Yep. I do like the rail building method so far in this game. It's lovely. Very good. This is costing us good money to put down, but it's a great infrastructure project to put in. Just going to use my delete tool to get rid of the nubs. Go back to rails. Alright, and we really should be... Well, we're just going to bring fresh wood in, aren't we? Yes. We're just going to bring logs into here. And we're not going to worry about turning him into anything else. Now, that may not make sense, because what we probably should do, if I have a look here, if I go here, I've got woodworking, I'm hoping I've got woodworking factories. Oh my god, I don't have woodworking. Press and alloy smelter. My god, we really need to get some stuff done. Oh, I'm going to need wood brought into here to get woodworking, aren't I? Yes, so I need to start research, and it's going to be woodworking. See, I'm a long way off getting diesel trains. So if I go to... Where's woodworking? Wood processing gets me these guys. Now, it's just wood into those and wood into those. So I think we're better off having the wood... if we bring the wood straight into here, yeah, I kind of think we should just move everything to the big factory area. As costly as this is going to be, stick with the plan and bring everything in. Because I was going to make the wood here, but by the time I do it all, I might as well just bring it all across. I think that's the best thing. Because I've got to bring wood in now anyway, so I was thinking what I could do. Now, it'd be great if you could move stuff, by the way. You can't move things. But for the moment, I need to bring wood to there. So do I put it on a train? I think I do. Okay, so we need to think about this. But to get wood in here, to get that done, okay, let's think about and we can actually do the rail part slightly differently. Yeah, we could try and do this cheap. I was going to try and put the big station in, but what I might do is, let's see. So we've got in this. So they'll be coming in with the wood here, won't they? They will be coming in with the wood here. Oh, I know what I can do. Lovely. Okay, this is going to be slightly crazy, but you can do this. Yeah, this is good. I don't mind this. What's that? Coal? Oh, that is the coal. That is the coal things. I can't see where the coal is anymore, but I think I can see it's just there. That's the coal patch. So let's do it around here for now. See if I can get this to go like this. Yeah. So I'm going to come in this way and I'm going to come back out this way. Oh no, I aren't because of that. Oh man, look at that. Arrgh! Okay, well that's going to be the way out. And so we need this. I think this is going to work. This is weird. This whole thing is weird, but we're just trying to get the infrastructure lined up. I'm trying to commit to a plan, and then I'm kind of failing on it. I'm straying from it. Okay, so you're coming. Actually, you're the return line. Okay, that's all right. We've got the return line here. So let's just make the return line now, so we don't get confused. Okay, so the other line's going to be here, and it's going to be here, and it is going to be this. Yeah, and so that means you are going to be like this, and you're going to be that. Okay, so, and if we have it, think about it from the other side, it's essentially like this. Yeah, so it'll come in this way. The wood will come in. We'll have some signals here to get him in. The wood will come into the other platform, and I'll ask it to do that. Yeah, it'll come into here. It'll get dropped off. It will then come back out. This is the empty wood train, and it'll come all the way back that way. So now I'm actually running the line that's running in here. Yeah, it's crazy times actually. It is crazy times because we're running a bit of infrastructure here. Okay, and it's just costing heaps. I'm looking at how much some of these lengths are, and they're costing quite a bit. But this is why I'm letting the game play at the moment. We do have the ability to borrow. Let's just keep a few things going. We'll need to denub that. I'll denub it now. And yeah, wow, this is taking a lot in this episode with not a lot of going on, and sometimes I'll double track things in between episodes, but really it is me saying, oh, double track it later, it's not important, and it always is important to double track it. I'm always big on the double tracking from the start, because by the time you put signals down, you're mucking about really. Yeah, I'll have to denub that, but before I do, one more, there we go, and now we can denub it. Go here, and then we go to there. Okay, cool. Now I need to think about what sort of train pickup I want, but I'm going to want an absolute cracking, because you've got lots of that there, so I'm going to want an absolute cracking station here. And I think I'm going to do it like this. I think I'm going to get my train to turn around and then come into here. So let me see if I can put one along this way. So if I go to stations, now we might need to borrow some. What could we borrow? 1.18? Yeah, let's borrow everything for the moment. If I go to here and I go stations and I want to put in freight station, it's going to be a regular freight station and it's going to be like this. So it's going to be with 2 platforms at least, but I don't think it needs to be any longer. And let's think about this. I kind of think 200 meters might be okay. I think that's well, the width we can actually put 3 in there, yeah, but I think I need to get it at 200. It's a shame, but I think that's probably good. This is probably not one I'm going to swap later on. So let's think about this, where we're going to put it. Okay, so I want these guys to snake all the way in, because this is where they'll be coming in. And I want them to snake across here. So if I do this, yeah. So if I do that, no. And if I go here. What's happening with this, people? Yeah, so if he does that, this, and right against the back of that garage, and then to here. And if I go bridge, yeah, nice bridge. Okay, that's good. And we want the bridge to be like that, but I want it to be a industrial iron bridge like that. That's nice. Okay, and then we do the turns. I'm not leaving a lot of room here for stuff, but let me get him right back in and leave room. I can get rid of some houses here if I need to put in other stuff. Let me put this guy in here. Yeah. Okay, that is where the station needs to fit in. Okay, so we go stations, do this. So basically, essentially, I need to fit there, and I'm looking at the top. Everything else needs to come out of it as well. So we're going to have trouble. I think the problem's going to be this. Might be those houses, yeah. We might be able to put it here and just swing in a bit more. Okay, so now what we need to do is work out how this is a really tight fit. I'm hoping it's going to fit even. There's a chance it won't. Okay, now if we go to stations now, if we put it like, yeah, that would work. Oh, I should have paused it. I'm hoping this works. Please work, please work, please work. Oh my god, if this doesn't work, I didn't pause it. Ooh, that will work. Actually, I think it'll work. Yeah. Pause the game now while we just have a look here. Okay, that does work. And we need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of that and that. And then down here, oh please, 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 please tell me this works. This might just look untidy. I think. Because if we go to here, to there, there, and into there. Okay, that might be better. And we want to get rid of that, and then that. Yeah, this is just going to look untidy, which I'm not too worried about. Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't look great, but that is functional. And that is getting the trains right in amongst it, which I like. 200 meter station, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, 200 meters. That's pretty good. And we're going to pick up lots of stuff. Okay, let's do a pre-semaphore with the decision to make here. We'll do a pre. Yeah, and then I'm just going to drop in. It's 200, so I'm going to drop in just 1, 2, and 3 blocks next to each other, and then I'm just going to put a block here and a block here. Yeah. And over here, I'm just going to do blocks on this one because there's no decision to make. And a little change over there. That's a small one, I understand. And now, what I would like to do is go display multiple mode, and I want them to be 250 meters. The trains to be 250 meters, so I want the decisions to be 250 meters apart. Okay, multiple mode. And if I look at it, if I move this across, back. Okay, so I'm going to have one here. And one there. Okay, that's good. Oh, look, it's not put them together. Oh, what I should have done is just one side of it, and then got rid of the other side. Right, okay, good. Okay, well, that's a shame. Let's do... in fact, goodbye. We don't really need to... So let's do that. They're all full refunds, which is nice. And then if I go here to my blocks, I can go here and here, no problem, next to each other. And we should have just used it for one side, and the other side is good. In that case, I need my delete tool. And we're just going to come along here now, and we're going to delete everything on this rail over here. Which is a shame because we're going to have to go all the way down here because the increments are set incorrectly. So this tool is not good for double tracking. I'm just going to drop that one. In fact, while we're here, let's just go back and fix a couple of things and we'll work our way, work in both directions, but we're basically doing it like this. Angular ones are always a bit different. The adjacent ones are always good. There you go. Nice. Okay, cool. So, I mean, we don't have to signal all this up perfectly now anyway. Might as well just fix a few things. Okay, so this is all just getting... Look, I can go back and fix this a bit later, can't I? Yeah, I can. Okay, this is good. All right, let's do this. So now we know that this one here, we're going to have a few different things going on here. So coming out of the depot, I'm going to have a semaphore. Sorry, a chain. So chain, and here I'll have a chain. And then here you definitely want a chain. And here a chain. Yeah. Now here I don't think you need anything. This guy doesn't need one at all. But here I would want a chain because I don't want it to block the one ahead. Yep. And then here, back of it, I'm going to want a chain there, a block in the other direction, a block here, and then get rid of this one. So that's pretty good. Back to the signaling, and we should have a chain. Let me do a chain here. Then I'll do a block here and here. Sorry, there and there. Okay. Go back to signaling, come back into here, and here we want simple blocks either way, block there, and then it just goes, and then we start to rock and roll. So I'll do 2 here and 2 here. We'll get rid of you. These are basically just anything will work. Get rid of you. You're pretty good. Is this where we're up to? I don't know. Yeah, I think they're pretty good from there. So that is it. Good. Okay, well that's nice. Now we essentially should be able to get a wood train and get these guys back. That is some infrastructure we put in. I like that. Look at this. We're built for the future. Look at that. That terrain modification tool is a game changer for me because it's something that isn't overly... It just adds to it. It allows you so much freedom to build and move and do things with the terrain. And I love that. I think that's fantastic. Yeah. Okay. So if I unpause it, okay, a train's moving, which is nice. Thought it was all just going to completely die. Right. Okay. Cool. So here we go. We want one hell of a wood train now. So I need just steam engines. I kind of just don't want to spend too much here. So your power is 532, you're 89. Your speed is 64. This speed is 137. 92 tons. And his speed is 96. Yeah, I'm going to do this. We'll get this guy going. And we want any cargo is going to be wood. Change this. Oh, so we should be able to... Any cargo. Woods. And now we've got these guys, GWR Mighty, so we can carry 12. So that's good. We must have unlocked something. So how many can I do this? 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that's good. They carry 12 each. That's lovely. Little double bogies. And that's 129. Let's add another 4. Okay, 312,000. It is 187 meters. We want to buy it. And ooh, I just hope it's going to work. Okay, we're going to add a stop. So the first stop is going to be here. Collecting wood. Yeah, you're connected. Brilliant. Look who's connected. I'm just looking to see, is he... Nope. Please tell me you're connected. You would be. Okay, so I want to pick this guy. And we want to do a full load. And then we want to go to here. And I want to go full unload. But it's going to have to be this one. Yeah. And I think, because it's got a decision to make there, it goes into here and it should be right. So he essentially should be able to come out of here, but he does have to turn around before he does so. So I think he might struggle to get going. But once he gets going, he might be right. Or he might be just lost from the start. Let's find out. Firstly, hopefully these bogies don't lose it on this corner again. Right. Let's see about this. I mean, he's a big train. He's a big train. He stopped. He stopped there. Is someone else coming? Usually it's another train that's doing this. Let's change you to a block. Where's he going to get to, and then where is he going to stop? Okay, I think he's just going to go and turn around. Let's follow him. That's him here. I'm on speed 3 for a sec. This is him here. He just needs to turn. So I'm hoping he goes around the back here. That's him there. Yeah. I think I want this guy to skip. Oh, no, he's going. Which means my wood train is behind. Yeah, he's just allowing a bit of time. So he's using this giant thing as a bit of a turnaround. Now we do have we need to redo this whole intersection. This intersection is causing big problems, and I'll need to do a big turnabout here. I've got the capacity in there, although having just built this other monstrosity, this other, I guess, factory area. And here's my wood train here. You know, a lot of this traffic will probably go the back way now. There he goes. Okay, he's going out that way. So I think he's going to go out there and get the wood, guys. I think it's gonna work perfectly. Should we follow him? Follow vehicle. Where is it? Follow vehicle. Here we are. Yeah, we can see about this. So there he is. He's heading out here. He should load up nicely. Go into old mode so we can see him load up. Is old mode going to help us? I think so. Oh, you can see him go in, no old mode, but you can see him go in. That's pretty good. And of course I don't want him to go there, do I? No, I want him to go... yes, I want him to go here. So I need to edit this and go, not that one. I want him to go... I want him to bin that and go here. Yes. And I want it to be a full unload. Okay. And he keeps going. Now to do that, he needs a turn off here. He comes off this way. He needs to be able to get into this. So I don't know if I've got enough room to do this. Man, I'm really just oh God, that kind of works. Yeah, it does kind of work. You've got this, you've got that. He's got a block coming up there. That would work. Let's see if it works. And I'm hoping for... Let's go speed 3. I'm hoping, because if a sort of route finding, he knows to turn left. And if that all happens... he turned right. But I think on the next way round he's going to come round. So I'll stay on speed 3 for a second. What I need to do here is put another one of these. Get ourselves another little warehouse. And we want to go to here. And we go to warehouses. Where are they? Here. Go to warehouses. And we want a old brick. And I'm going to put him this way this time, am I? No, I'll do it this way. Yep, let's do him like that. And he's going to be wood. And I think that will just work better, because all I'm doing there is putting a warehouse down. And then later on, I think this might be the last thing that I do over here, because I guess the idea would be to put him... Here he comes. Please turn left, please turn left. Yes. And then I guess the idea is over here is to put all the research needs to happen over here. So once we've got this bit going on, I think I'll start to move the research across to the other part. So yeah, this guy will come into here, and then everyone is not going as far. Then we can start to ship off dairy. We can ship off iron, and we can basically pack up all this and move it across. So that's not too bad. If I just go speed, in fact, these should be running now. Yeah. You need the wood, don't you? You do need the wood. That's right. He needs to be wooden beams. Right. So I did want him to come across to here, unload, and then we start making wooden beams. So the wood factory is going to be made over here, and I think that's kind of good. That is kind of good. We will just terraform. Not that. We will terraform this. Yeah, I like terraforming back to that. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, nice. Something nice about doing that. I don't know what it is. It's therapeutic, is it? Yeah, it is. I'm sure it is. Not too much there. Yeah, that's nice. Let me do these little bits just to... Yeah, that is nice. I don't mind that little jaggedy back and forwards. Yep. And now we'll start doing wood factory over here. So in between episodes, I think I'll generally set up a wood factory. I think I'm going to move the research across as well. I'll reroute the train back to here, and I think we'll make some changes and just start to move everything back. It's costly. It has cost us quite a bit doing this, but the factory is generally making money anyway. I just need to get teched up, I guess. The next bit is all going to be about tech. Let's check in about our how wealthy we are. Let's check in with that just quickly, and we'll leave the episode here. But we are up to 6,383,000. We need to get to 7.6. And once I pay off that loan, in fact, let me repay 1.1 and just let it pay. And now the loan's 100,000. So you can see there, we're actually looking pretty good. The value, in fact, if I leave this like this, I think the value will probably go up. Yeah, it'll just generally go up because the loan's gone down. It'll start to factor things in. When we do this, we'll get another £1 million bonus from our system when we get a level up. And we'll use a lot of that £1 million to bring over some infrastructure that we put over here originally, and then we can move it across. When I decommission things like these warehouses, I'm going to leave them there, and they're going to be brought back. I'll just leave them there, and in future we might decide to use them. But I guess the idea here is going to be to run the iron ore and pure iron ore, just ship it out of there and bring it all to this central area over here, and then dropping it off. And of course that means I need to think about where I want to set up rail yards, but for the moment we'll be doing it all here. Okay, it's been a complicated episode, but we are starting to untangle this puzzle. Please don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe to Stitch Up, and I'll see you in the next episode of Voxel Tycoon. Cheers.